Hey magical beings, it's Marla Steele, Pet Psychic, with another installment of Marla's Magical Musings, and I want to tell you about a psychic class that I taught recently called Mastering Psychic Energy in Daily Life. And we discovered pretty early on that the angels and guides were affirming really important points that we were discussing by clapping the verticals. Now, it's funny because when I get excited when I teach, and I will often do this to kind of highlight a point, I found that it was very interesting that the guides and angels mirrored that with these vertical blinds. My client said it has not happened again since the class, and it was very, very interesting whenever I would say, oh, our angels and guides really want us to get this, or they really want us to notice the magic that's all around us and to make a journal, to journal these experiences. Well, the blinds just went crazy. They just went like, woo, yes. And it almost got like hysterical that we could predict it, because I would start to feel a chill take over my body, and as I would say a word or two, I would start to put my finger up and they would know what was about to happen again. And sure enough, we would get the physical demonstration. So it gets even more magical because I led our group on some experiences where we got to call in our angels and we asked them to attune us, to attune our bodies, to attune our psychic abilities to a higher vibration, and to guide us on our next best sort of path of service for our lives. And as we went into that meditation, not only did the verticals really kind of clap louder than it had clapped all day, but there was a breeze that just came in through the whole room. Now, we never had a breeze before, never had it since, and even with the clapping going on, we couldn't feel a breeze. It was just energy that did an audible visual sound to give us a sign that we are not alone and we're being loved and supported. And that was a big theme for our class. So if you haven't seen my video called Harry Potter Moment, I encourage you to look at that, because this was the Harry Potter moment on steroids. So I was very excited about it, and that evening after the class I go to call my mom and to share the experience with her. And as I was telling her on the phone how neat it was that this was happening, this little pot holder that's normally on the shelf, shoom, went flying across the room, just like that. So I said, Mom, you know, confirmation. As soon as I was telling you this and how our guides and angels were doing physical things to let us know they were there, boom, that just goes flying off the shelf. Now, there was no window, there was no breeze. It wasn't sitting on the edge where it would just slip down. No, it went across and down. And that kind of made her nervous. She was like, well, I hope you don't have any gremlins there in your place. And I said, no, Mom, this is the angels. They're always doing things like that to give me confirmation of what I was just thinking or saying. And sure enough, as soon as that happened, my refrigerator door popped wide open, completely on its own. It has never done that before, and kind of had me in stitches. And then I was telling her how I have a water dispenser, and oftentimes it'll just go whoop, 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 and it'll belch all on its own. And I say it does that when it's giving me confirmation of a thought, like I might have had a thought about a client that I feel the urge to contact, and they're saying yes, yes, yes. Or I might have a thought about a direction. I want to expand my classes. Or the most recent one, I was sitting outside my back door. This was a day after the class, and I was thinking about a new technique to do in the energy healing and communicating with animals. And I had a grill brush sitting on a wall-mounted fountain, and it went flying across and down. Now, it gets even funnier. So this is the next morning after the class. I had a yoga class, and I was thinking about the next time I teach this. It came to me, this exercise that I could take people on to meet their guardian angel, and it kind of has to do with traveling back to the moment of birth. And I got the buzz up and down the whole body. Yes, yes, we want you to do this. Now, one way that my angels come through so often to me is through either radio or CD players. They will stop, they'll either skip the CDs or they'll stop it altogether. They've done this. I've had dead air on the radio right when I've had a thought that was really important. And it happened in the yoga class where the CD started skipping. And I asked, oh, is this you guys? And are you skipping this for my benefit? And then it just stopped altogether. So I apologized to my yoga teacher and asked her if I needed to buy her a new CD, but it was worth having the validation because I will be using that exercise and the next time I teach this class. And that will be September 12th. We'll be doing more of the mastering psychic energy in our daily lives, connecting through the dream space, connecting with our guides. And it doesn't have to be to give a reading for somebody. It can just be the littlest things like parking places, where to go for dinner, how to ask for help in just certain little things that add to bigger things. But it makes life more magical, more joyful, more fun, and you start to really see the connectedness, how we are all one, how we're all connected, and just bringing our awareness in can really unleash big potential for you. So that is my wish for you. I want to leave you with a couple things. Let's bring in a little bit of fairy magic and a little squirt from my Believe spray. This is a blend of essences and oils so that we can all believe in the magic that's all around us.